Welcome into the recap of the Cubs' 8-5 loss to the Reds today in the finale of their three-game series that started with the Field of Dreams game on Thursday, day off on Friday. Cubs winners yesterday, 7-2, and then they dropped the 8-5 game today. It's the second time in 2 days that they had 3 home runs. You had a home run for Patrick Wisdom, which gave them an early lead. You also had a home run for Yan Gomes, and you had a home run from Chris Morel. But it was not enough because your starting pitching today was flat out awful. And that's going to happen. No one's going to be really good every single time out. Keegan Thompson labored only an inning and 2/3, and it took 70 pitches to get to that point. He just did not have it. Even in the first inning, he only faced 4 hitters. It took him 31 pitches to navigate the first frame. So it's one of those days where you look, you go, all right, we got to get him out. There's no point in leaving him in when he's at 70 pitches, inning and 2/3. He's given up a 3-run home run to Aristides Aquino, and you feel like, what are we gaining here? He just isn't right today. So they yanked him. Bullpen was not great, and the offense gave you 5 runs, gave you enough to try and win a ball game. But again, with starting pitching that bad and bullpen very spotty, Cubs really did not have a chance in this game today. Something that was a positive, Nico Hoerner, 3 more hits. Zach McKinstry played well again today. I don't know if Zach McKinstry is going to be a good player. I don't. He's the kid that they acquired for Chris Martin from the Dodgers, but that was a no-brainer trade. Chris Martin's a middling reliever. The Dodgers needed an extra arm, and you took a shot on a young kid in McKinstry who has a tie to the area, and maybe he works out and becomes a real solid utility man. I don't think he's an everyday player, but again, to give up a reliever that isn't a big factor on your team next year for a guy that you have several years of control over is a no-brainer. That was another astute move by Jed Hoyer. So again, Cubs lose. They're playing out the string. It is what it is. But I encourage you, if you're watching these, you're paying attention to the games, watch them like I'm watching them. Hoerner, Madrigal, McKinstry, Ian Happ, Steele and Thompson. Guys like that, Contreras, if they're going to keep him, I want to see what these young kids can do and if they can be contributors as they continue to rebuild the ball club. I think they're going to spend money. I'm convinced they're going to spend money. But that, again, talk is cheap. We'll find out. I know many of you will be posting your comments, and I always encourage you to post your comments right here on the YouTube channel. Many of you are going to go, the Ricketts aren't going to spend any money, Cap. I don't believe that. They spent, including posting fee, $99.8 million to get Seiya Suzuki. You don't do that unless you're seriously trying to turn things around. And I truly believe they're going to go out and be active in free agency. Do I think they're going to spend $1 billion? I don't. But I do think you're going to see a couple of very impactful signings. One at shortstop, potentially, whether that is Xander Bogaerts, Carlos Correa, Trey Turner, or Dansby Swanson, remains to be seen. But take it from me, I've been around a long time. I make enough calls. I do believe they are going to add on to this club and be more respectable next year. And by 2024, they should have a reasonably solid baseball team with all the young talent coming through the system. And they'll have a high draft pick next year, which should be somewhere in the top 10. Have a great rest of your day. I hope you have a great week. I'm back at it again after every game. And please hit that subscribe button. I appreciate you. Take that.